Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have got a 2022 end of year or 2021 even end of year video to do. So this is a video where I'm going to be talking about my top 10 most anticipated films of 2022. So obviously keep in mind that some of these films may not end up coming out this year due to COVID. They might get delayed or something, but these films are supposed to come out this year. Some of them don't even have a release date, but they are scheduled to come out this year. Also, I will be doing a couple honourable mentions, and yeah. Before I get started though, there is one film I want to put out there that isn't on this list, but would be due to everything going on. So that film is, of course, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Now, this film I'm really, really excited for, and it would be in my top 10. It kind of is in my top 10 list, but since the tragic death of Chadwick Boseman, the film is obviously trying to go into a different route, and it doesn't look like it's going that well. But I don't know if this film will end up coming out this year. This is the one film that I think might just be pushed into next year. I don't know, but that film isn't on this list, but it obviously would be. But it's not all going very well, and sadly we will not be seeing Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther in this film. But here is my top 10 list, and with all that said, just roll the intro. So yeah, we're just going to start off at number 10, which is Morbius. Now, this film's actually supposed to be coming out the end of January, so in just a few weeks. But due to No Way Home, like, smashing the box office every single weekend, and it's looking like it's going to be doing that to the end of January, and also how they might be changing the film a little bit, maybe to add in, some Spider-Man related stuff into the film. This film has been pushed back till April, I think it is, or at least the beginning of the summer. So yeah, we're going to be waiting a little while longer for this film. But the reason this isn't higher on my list is just because it's not a film that really stands out to me that much. It doesn't look like amazing cinema. It looks just a bit silly in a way, and they're trying to make it look really scary and like a horror film, and basically we haven't really seen much from the trailers, which is kind of a good thing, but they are just showing the same footage over and over again. Like, we got a trailer about 2 months ago, and that was basically a 3-minute trailer showing like a couple new scenes, but most of it was just from the first trailer. But we are seeing Michael Keaton's Vulture in this. But there is like an Oscorp building, so we don't know what universe this can be based in, but I am really, really excited to see all that and how it's all going to tie in. At number 9, we have Uncharted. So this is a film based off a video game, and Tom Holland is Nathan Drake. And when I first heard about that, I was like, is that going to work? But after watching the trailers, it is looking quite good. We've got Mark Wahlberg as Sully, and we got a new trailer the other day, and it's looking good. I preferred the first trailer, but the second trailer almost makes it feel like it's going to be very unrealistic. It's going to be a film a bit like Fast and Furious or like Red Notice. It looks like it's going to be that sort of film, which I don't really have a problem with. I think it'll be fun. It will be a good enough film for me to put on, and I will go see it because I am a big fan of the games. They're really, really fun games. I really enjoy playing them. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what they can do with this, and I think this film's got a lot of potential. But it could end up being terrible, but that's okay because it's going to be a film that I will watch when I fancy it. At number 8, we have Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, I think this film is going to be really good. Obviously, Thor has now joined the Guardians of the Galaxy, so they're like the Asgardians of the Galaxy, as they said in Endgame. And it's looking like the Guardians will be in it. I don't know for how long. I don't think it'll be the whole film, but I think they'll be in it for, a little segment of the film. But what's holding me back is the plot line of them doing Jane Foster becoming Lady Thor. That really just does not interest me. I really just I don't think they need to do that. And also, I think Thor is gonna be fat again, Fat Thor, Bro Thor. I think they're doing that. But obviously, I don't think this film will be as bad as Thor and Thor: The Dark World, because them films weren't amazing. But Thor Ragnarok was so good. So that is, making this film go higher on my list. But I'm still really excited for it. It's Marvel. I'm really excited for it. You got Chris Hemsworth and everyone in it. So yeah, I am excited to watch it for when it comes out. At number 7, we have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. So, I didn't realise this was going to be split into 2 parts. And it looks like they've got a lot going on in this film. And that sounds great, because obviously we've got Spider-Man 2099 thrown into the mix. Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of other Spider-Man. We've got, the original cast returning. And it's all looking really good. And the fact that they're putting it into 2 parts might be it. They'll do like a little cliffhanger. I don't know if the whole multiverse will go crazy. Something will break out and it will all go crazy. But yeah, I loved the first one. I thought the first one was amazing. Just being it was a story about Miles Morales. It was animated. The animation looked phenomenal. It felt really comic-y. So I'm really excited to see what they can do. This looks like it's going in the same route as the first one, which is good, because that is the best part. Just how it was, and I just want to see more of what we saw in the original. And it looks like that's what we're going to get. So I'm really excited for this one. So at number 6, we have Jurassic World Dominion. It's actually been a while since I've spoke about Jurassic World and Jurassic Park on this channel. And I love the Jurassic World films and, of course, the Jurassic Park films. I think they're great. And I love what they've done with Jurassic World. And they've done a nice big cliffhanger to get you excited. And obviously there's Jurassic World Evolution. That game is out. The second one. And there's been a few sneak peeks, like a couple years back, there was a Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock thing that was quite cool, and there was a first 5-minute sneak peek, which was good. It all looks like it's going in the right route. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom almost felt like it went on a bit of the cheaper side, and I hope this one doesn't, but I really enjoyed Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I just hope it's a bit more like the Jurassic World. And also, I believe characters from Jurassic Park is coming back, so like the original. So if that happens, that's going to be great. And obviously, all the dinosaurs are out in the open, they're out in the world, so it's going to be really good, and I'm really excited for that. So we are already halfway through the list, and I thought I could share a few of my honourable mentions. So, one honourable mention is Turning Red. Now, yes, on Friday, it was actually revealed this was going to be going straight to Disney+, so that's a bit of a disappointment, but still good. Next one is Bob's Burgers, the movie. I only found out about this the other day. This is going to be happening, but it's great. I love Bob's Burgers. It's so funny. And I think it'll be a bit like the Simpsons movie, and I love the Simpsons movie as well. And, of course, the Simpsons, so I can't wait for that. And the next one is a bit of a cheat, but any stupid shark film coming out, I'll watch, and I'm really excited for. Let's hope for Seven-Headed Shark Attack this year. Yeah, I really want that one. At number 5, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now, they are going down the right route for this one. Ever since the trailer released just before Christmas, I have been hooked. We even got a trailer for it in No Way Home, and I'm so excited for this. They've got Idris Elba as Knuckles. We've got Tails into the mix. They're going down the more video gamey route this time, and it looks really, really good. It looks like it's bringing back the sort of the same humour, the same action. Got Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik back. It all is going down the right route, and I'm really, really excited to see what happens with this film. I literally get goosebumps, and I literally make the most cheesiest smile whenever I see Knuckles on there. Idris Elba playing Knuckles is gonna be amazing. He sounds so good, and it's gonna be great. Knuckles, Tails, and of course Sonic, they all look amazing, and I hope we don't see any of that old design, because I don't want to see that thing again, because that was horrible. At number 4, we have The Batman. This is a reboot, and it is with Robert Pattinson. A vampire is now a bat, and this film looks so good. It looks really, really good. Batman, like the design and the costume looks so good. The action looks really, really fun, and great to see. The music and everything blaring in the trailer is great. It just looks like it's going down a darker route than what the Dark Knight trilogy did. And I love Christine Bale as Batman. I don't know if this will live up to it, but I'm still so excited for this. And it just looks really, really good. I don't know if this will be rated R, aka 15. I think it'll probably be PG-13, 12. But we don't know. But I'm still really, really excited for this. And I think it'll be so good. This is great. If the other films weren't coming out this year, this would probably be at number 1. But we are on to the next one now, which is coming in at number 3. We have Lightyear. Now, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily hyped for this, but I'm very, very interested, and that's creating the hype for me, because this is obviously a very strange route to go down with the Toy Story thing, but it almost feels like the Toy Story franchise, but almost feels like the right way to go. Tim Allen is not Lightyear in this film. It is Chris Evans, Captain America. So that is different. But if Tim Allen ever, said he was never going to be, he didn't want to be Lightyear anymore, I would always choose Chris Evans, because I feel like he's the right guy to play him. And this is going down it almost feels like The Martian or Interception, because it's obviously a space film. And I hope this is because it looks like quite an emotional origin story. I hope it goes down that route and it digs quite deep into that. That's what I'd like to see in this film. And a lot of people just aren't excited for this film, but I am so interested to see what they're going to do with this, because I think this has potential. Coming in at number 2, at the runner-up, is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, there was the first little trailer sneak peek for this at No Way Home, and now it is on the internet, and Sam Raimi is coming back to direct this. We have Scarlet Witch. Elizabeth Olsen has already said that this is going to be the scariest MCU film, which I think it might be, because Sam Raimi's good at doing some pretty creepy films. And yeah, it's all going in the right route. Obviously going down the multiverse route, how it's going to connect to Loki and how it's connecting to WandaVision. And I believe this is based before No Way Home. But obviously I think No Way Home, that Spider-Man thing needs to be left for a little while. But they need to be careful with this, because I don't want them just to throw Wolverine or Mr. Fantastic, with John Krasinski, into this and it just not mean anything. When the character showed up in No Way Home, it felt earned and it felt special. And I just hope that it does it, but it just puts it into the story. It doesn't just throw it in and it end up being crazy. But I would love to see the Fantastic Four and the X-Men into the MCU. And that is going to be happening really, really soon. At number 1 is the Mario movie. This film I cannot wait for. Sadly, it's not coming out till next, like the end of this year, so near Christmas. But this film, I cannot wait for. I don't care if Illumination are doing it, or like they've got an all-star cast like Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Seth Rogen, Charlie Day, Jack Black as Bowser. This film has to happen, and it has to go well. They only have one shot of this, and last time did not work. We do not talk about that. But they have one shot and they need to do it right. I cannot wait for this film, but they can't mess up, because I love Mario. A lot of other people love Mario. I even have this little pen of the mushroom here. I just spotted that. And I've been playing Mario my whole life. I love it. So fun. And such a joy. I even played Mario earlier. I just cannot wait. I've always wanted them to do it. I just hope that Illumination don't, they don't put their cheesy minion humour into it, because Illumination is not my favourite studio. They're not the ones I choose. And obviously DreamWorks are kind of involved, not really. I hope they do it right. And Chris Pratt not even doing an Italian accent is already a strange route to go down. I just hope it works. I think about it. This is like, I cannot stop thinking about this film, because I'm so excited and I just want them to do it right, because Mario deserves a good film. Pokemon have had their amazing film. Sonic's had their amazing film. And obviously they've done like Mortal Kombat. They've got loads more on the way. And it's time for Mario, and Mario needs to be done right. And a lot of other people will agree with me. So yeah, that is my list, guys. That is going to wrap up this video of the top 10 most anticipated films of 2022. My mouth is watering after talking about that Mario film, but I just cannot wait for that. And yeah, let me know your list down below in the comment section. What films aren't you excited for as well? I might do a video about that you're just like, nah, well, there's no point in that happening. But there isn't actually many films this year that I'm like that. But yeah, keep in mind that some of these films might actually not end up coming out. And also, I didn't mention Avatar 2. They're saying that's going to come out this year, but they've been saying that for like 13 years, so I don't really know. And they've got like 6 sequels on the way, so I don't really know. So I didn't bother putting that in. But yeah, and obviously, like I said, Black Panther would be in this list, but obviously with everything going on, it's not in it. But yeah, so that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.